Good people of the internet, we are back. We're in the theater. We have a special treat for you today. We are going to be talking with actual movie makers. And I am Danny.
And I am Christianna. And this is
Steve.
And
Angela over here.
And Bettina.
And we're here today to talk about what movie, good brother?
We're talking about our Easterseals Disability Film Challenge entry called I Will Be Fine.
Awesome. We just got to watch the movie. I felt better than fine.
I felt awesome.
I felt
what
super
I felt.
legend. Wait for it, dairy.
Okay. Love it.
So, how did you even get started in this? Why are we watching this movie? How did this all come about?
Yeah.
Throw the knowledge on me, please.
Okay, so it started about December of 2024 when I was working on set with RJ Mitty. If you don't know who RJ Mitty is, he's an amazing human being, incredible actor. He played Walter Jr. in Breaking Bad, and I was just being fully vulnerable. I said, hey, I have a disability. How can I do more in the film industry? Because it's already competitive and challenging to get in as it is.
Mm-hmm.
So even more so with a disability, because there's so many like preconceived notions and subconscious biases that about people with disabilities, but where in fact like we can perform as much or even more than your average filmmaker, I believe.
Yep.
So he told me about the Easterseals Disability Film Challenge, and that's when I talked to my wife Bettina about. I was like, should we do this?
Mm-hmm.
And she is always super supportive, and she said yes. And we did our first film called 2080. That was last year, and we got on our first try to become a finalist in our category.
250 entries last year.
Wow.
We got to be among the 16 finalists and we got invited at Sony Pictures for the orange carpet.
That's awesome, you guys.
So cool.
And this year you pulled in international talent.
That's right. We have Miss Angela Alarcon all the way from
the Philippines and Las Vegas.
Yeah.
They're like right there, hand in hand. The Philippines,
really
Las
close
Vegas,
to each other.
next door neighbors. They go, yeah.
So how did you get this international talent with you on this whole journey?
Well,
I think I'll answer that. I've known Angela since we were in high school.
Mm-hmm.
We both were in Taekwondo, and we got actually be teammates in college, and that's where we became best friends. And ever since then, I never imagined myself to be a filmmaker, but I always knew that Angela wanted to be an actress.
Yes.
And she actually did it. Like, what are the shows that you were in the Philippines?
So I've always been doing soap operas in the Philippines. I've done some movies too, and it's actually my first international film with you guys, so it's actually, something to add to my resume, and
we
a
did
really big pivotal thing in my career, so it's really cool. But yeah, thank you for having me on this short film. It's really been a fun experience.
No, we loved having you here, and it's I told Angela not too long ago, like, this has been a dream that we never imagined that would happen.
Yeah.
And used to do taekwondo, and now we're doing films together. Like, that's
Insane.
Just a slight upgrade.
You know what I mean?
And so I know that the film challenge, everything needs to be done in 5 days. Like, what was that like to just hit the ground running and like go till it's done, submitted, turned in?
One word, intense. It's intense.
But we did better than last year, not gonna lie. We have a bigger crew. We planned it more. We started planning back in January.
Yeah.
And ever since then, Angela is actually one of our associate producers. And we've been on meetings every single day in the past 2 months. And that's just the start of it, because the film challenge itself, I think Steven can actually explain that better.
Yeah, so I mean, I come from a production background. Ever since I was 8 years old, I was shooting home movies on our home camcorder. High 8 tapes, you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yep. Like, I was running out, so I'd retape over my baby videos, and then now I regret it because I have crappy performances instead of my baby memories.
Milestones.
Milestones are gone, but we're making new ones this time. So yeah, I'm like, I have this production background, and I really love filmmaking. So I have that knowledge to get the crew together and run and operate it. But it was intense because, we wrote pretty much outlines and ideas and options that we could do before, but we couldn't have a final script before the 24th because that's when they released the final details. Like, okay, what locations you have to have, what props you have to have. And then we finalized that Then we have to lock in our locations in advance because there's no way you're gonna be able to go to business like, hey, tomorrow can I film a movie from like this time to this time?
Yeah.
Could you just close down?
No, absolutely not, right?
Mm.
So a lot of pre-production in the heavy part of the beginning stages, and then you were there, Christianna.
Yeah.
Shoot for 3.5 days. There's a half day that we were there too, shooting like entry B-roll.
Right? And I was just popping in and out going like I would dip at like 10 p.m. and go like,
Early.
you guys are good, right? Okay, cool. I'm like, sorry, I'll get enough sleep for all of us.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's just like half the battle because once we've done filming everything, Steven and I are actually the editors of this film, Steven being the lead editor. And we're taking shifts. Like literally, like combined hours of sleep is insane. We were literally one person operating 24 hours.
Yeah.
Well, we had 1 day of sleep combined.
Like
8 hours like combined sleep.
Right.
Like-
You're like, if we get an hour and a half, you'd think we're good.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what we were doing.
Friday night, we were just rock and rolling. After we like wrapped, I took the first graveyard shift where I slept at 1 p.m. Then I woke up. Then Steven wakes up at 12, and he takes over the edit. And then I sleep until 6 p.m. Then take over the edit.
Oh my
I
gosh.
witnessed all of that.
And then on top of that, like everybody has their regular jobs.
Yes.
You're going from filming, editing, work, back to the
Breathing.
Yeah.
I mean, I was said like it's the best proposition ever. You go to someone who's working a 9-to-5 job and say, hey, do you want to work on my movie set for free after your job?
And
they
some
say
of our crew,
yes.
yeah.
Like, what?
I mean, and you guys had a crew of what? How many people roughly?
30.
30,
yeah.
It's pretty insane.
So
Yeah.
you had 30 people that were like, no sleep, buzz.
Well, I mean, another examples are composer in Thailand, Polo, and like he had to have the last hands on the film because we had to finish the cut. So he had the least amount of time. So he was working on it, right? And he has a job the next day. He passes it over to us, ready to go to sleep. I look at us like, oh no. This is like we have to readjust some audio levels, and I don't have the controls for this. So we FaceTime him like, I am so sorry, Polo.
And he's literally on his bed, waking up. Is like, oh yeah, guys, what
great.
the
Okay, I'll just export it real quick. And then we just ended up running the course, and like he just pretty much did a whole new edit of the song. It's like, hey, so it's 30 minutes until I have to go to work. So you just talk to me and make sure I don't fall asleep and sleep through my alarm.
So super quick, 2 things I wanted to note. Congratulate you guys on no AI was no AI was harmed,
No.
but no AI was utilized either.
Was utilized.
Yeah,
No.
it was actual composers, actual music, actual actors.
Yes.
Congratulations. This whole movie set like it comes across as a love letter to our town too, right?
Yeah.
So outstanding job on that. We got to see some familiar places. Explain how you were able to even work your way through with some of these guys for our town.
Yeah.
I think I can take that. So, we just blasted out emails to everyone. We asked like major establishments who said no. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And then we started reaching out to local businesses. We're actually really well acquainted with A-Town Park owners Kevin Campion and
Great
Angela
guys.
Campion.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
love the couple.
Love them.
Huge
Love them
heart
so
for the
much.
community. So we were like, yes, we'd love to feature you guys if you'd let us. And they said yes instantly. Then we reached out to Sylvester's, and they were excited to help us out on this.
They even comped the burgers that our actors were eating. And also a lot of work should be credited to our assistant director, Colette Whip. She's actually been a local here, and she was just like, yeah, I know the owner of Calling You Mash. I think we can use their parking lot to film there. And she was just like talking to everyone and making sure that we can make this film possible.
And while we were having downtime, she was running around, going to businesses and confirming locations, getting release forms signed. Like Colette was like on top of it. If it wasn't for her, we would be in absolute chaos.
Yeah.
So Stephen, for the people out there in the internet world,
Yes.
I've got to see the movie. You obviously have seen the movie.
50,000
I
times.
saw
Yes.
the movie and the behind the scenes of the movie,
Yeah.
which was cool to see it like all come together. Because I had all those shots in my head, and I was like, "How
Yeah.
does this?" And then watching it, I was like,
So tell them what movie. What are they going to see?
you are going to see an amazing movie. I watched it over 50,000 times over and over. And I think you will too. It's a lot, but it doesn't feel like a lot.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Like when you
New every
watch
time.
it, it's like every scene is like interesting. I mean, I know it's heavy bias, but I think every scene is interesting and
And
brings something
intentional.
different and
Yeah.
intentional. There's so much detail in it, and I think it's overall it's like the best movie I've ever worked on, and the best
what-
movie I've ever seen.
Yeah,
What do you
and
think?
it's about Steven's coming of independence story. It's about him, like, it's a blend of his early life where he is trying to seek for independence, but only to be confronted by his physical limitations. And this is like our love letter to the community that helps support people with disability, and trusting that they are there to help you out and you are not a burden.
What a fabulous, like, all-encompassing movie. Where will these people be able to see it, and when can they see it?
Yeah.
I'll
Tell
take
us.
over. It's gonna be dropping April 4th, so it will probably be available right now as you're seeing this Monday Night Movie Club video.
Yeah.
And it will be available on the official pages of Easterseals Disability Film Challenge on Facebook and YouTube. And to help you get there,
Yes, guys, please do keep tabs on our social media channels, as I'm in charge of that too. The party doesn't end there with all the premiering. We're going to be marketing it, so feel free to check out our social media page. I will be found on MP4 at Instagram and Facebook.
Nice. That is awesome. So is there any, just to wrap it up, is there anything you want to tell the internet world, the people with disabilities, they're struggling? What do you want to give them as your thought of strength and inspiration?
Yeah, like honestly, I've talked to so many people during this process who have full disabilities, and the one thing that we always relate on is the fact that it's hard to ask for help. Like in the movie, you'll see me try to call and ask a friend for help, but I just said, "Hey, what are you doing?" Okay, cool, have fun. I'm just gonna go and drive and possibly get in an accident. Where it's like, no, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't, because people are there for you, and this is not just people with disabilities. This is for all of us.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Absolutely.
it's hard to ask for help.
Yeah.
So just ask for help and get the support, because you build a community, and a strong one at that, just by asking for help.
That is awesome, Stephen,
I love
Bettina, Angela. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you guys.
Go watch the movie.
Yeah.
Live good lives.
You will be fine.
Bam! You will be fine.